Unit 3, Lesson 4.
Hey guys, welcome back to Unit 3, Relating to Others, Lesson 4, Effective Communication. So our learning goals for this lesson will be to identify the different mediums of communication as well as their functions. Communicating assertively includes being able to ask for what you want and express your feelings directly. Communicating ideas and feelings firmly and positively is also a tenet of communicating assertively. It can become a strong confidence booster. It demonstrates self-respect and the ability to be fair to yourself as well as others. It's a sign of standing up for yourself. Assertiveness is not to be confused with aggressiveness. Aggressive behavior is negative and can be forceful and destructive. Passive behavior does not engage people emotionally and also can have negative effects. But communicating assertively allows you to communicate negative emotions without hurting others. It is known as standing up for what you believe in, essentially. Using I messages can allow you to take responsibility for how you feel. These are non-threatening and they help the other person to not feel blamed or belittled. This is where communication becomes easier. Some tips in using I messages is I feel, and then you name the emotion you feel. Or if someone else is doing something that you may not like, you say when you, and then you state the specific behavior. Then you have to explain why it's bothering you. Because, and then you explain what effect the behavior has. What exactly are the roadblocks and bridges in communication? The person receiving the messages may feel attacked and the necessity to defend themselves. Communication then breaks down. Here's a little graph about what roadblocks and bridges in communication look like. So roadblocks are the attacking and the bridges are the more effective way in communicating. Sometimes messages can be unclear due to a variety of communication filters. These are known as detours in the communication process. The filters include bias, stereotyping, as well as ethnocentrism. Bias is a way of looking at things from a very narrow perspective, where you're narrow-minded, and it's often based on opinion rather than fact. Prejudice is a type of bias against an individual or group who share certain characteristics. Generalizing causes stereotyping to take place, such as all Asians are good at math. Ethnocentrism is a type of bias where individuals view people from cultures other than their own as having less importance. What exactly are some positive communication strategies? Timing is one of them. Effective communication takes place when the sender and receiver are ready to focus on each other's messages. You must be ready, willing, as well as able to listen. The timing requires skill as well as sensitivity, and it's always important to use empathy. So if you are in a mood where you're frustrated and angry, it may not be a time to negotiate with somebody. Honesty is also a positive communication strategy. It enhances communication, and both parties are then ensured that all the necessary information is then given. And they can also tell how the other person is feeling. Another communication strategy is humor. This can make conversations lighthearted as well as pleasant. It then puts a positive spin on messages and can be a good way of coping with stress. Written messages, on the other hand, includes the use of social media, letters, poems, newspapers, billboards, magazines, etc. And it includes also communicating what you have learned through school assignments. It can also include birthday cards and can become a permanent record. Written messages can be of extreme use to you in the future because many jobs require writing skills. This includes writing reports, producing orders, composing business invoices, data entry, communicating with colleagues over email, etc. And it is crucial to make sure that your writing is easy to comprehend and understand. Sometimes it can be seen as a different tone than what it truly is. And also, writing messages can give you more time to reflect on what you will say. Since this is a strong information and technology age, we can send a message across the world in a click of a button. Technology has developed to increase the pace and quality of communication. Phone communication provides us with a quick and easy type of verbal communication. It gives more information than the written word, and you are aware of the sender's tone. However, facial expressions and body language are not shown, which can then cause miscommunication. Technology has made it so much easier for disabled people to communicate, such as the creation of the voice synthesizer, which converts words on a computer screen into verbal messages for the visually impaired, and the Braille keyboard, for example, which is both available on the iPhone and Android softwares. Another type of technology for the disabled is known as the talking glove. For those who cannot speak, they can convert letters and words into sign language. The internet has significantly changed the ability to send and receive messages as well as information. People have access to the internet from anywhere, whether it would be from phones, iPads, computers, and even Apple Watches. Social media can have messages be conveyed and questionable as well due to the accuracy of the information. So it's very important to look up sources and credible information. Now I will have you guys complete